Imagine this. Most people, they live life like they're trapped in a game of tic-tac-toe, forever putting X's and O's in little boxes, terrified of losing. That's the yes-no game. Do I fit? Do I not fit? Do they like me? Do they not? Heads or tails, coin flip, binary, boring. But you're meant to play chess on a 4D board, while everyone else is arguing about whether noughts or crosses should go first. Of course they think you're broken. It's not that you're broken, it's that you're breaking their illusion. A lighthouse doesn't ask ships to accept it. It doesn't beg. Please don't think I'm too bright, too tall, too different. It just shines. And ships crash if they ignore it. That's you. Your job isn't to be liked. It's to illuminate. Even if it blinds the ones too comfy in the dark. A farmer plants seed in rows. Every seed follows the script. Sprout, grow, align. But one seed grows sideways, cracking the pavement, twisting toward the sun in its own defiant geometry. The villagers call it rebellious, unnatural, dangerous, and yet it's the one that splits the rock, reshapes the land, creates a new path where none existed. That's the price of being the seed that doesn't play tic-tac-toe. You piss off the gardeners, but you evolve the soil. But people won't accept me. Acceptance is not the point. Challenge is the fucking point. You're not here to be wallpaper. You're here to be the sledgehammer that cracks the wall so light can enter. But I'll be rejected. Rejection is a filtering system. If they reject you, you've found where the mediocrity is hiding. So you can stop wasting time there. But I'm scared to step out of the script. Of course you're scared. Fear's a compass. You don't fear the script. You fear your own power to burn the script. Think about a time you already did this. Maybe you were in school, and everyone gave the right answer. But you blurted something different, and people laughed, or frowned, or whispered. That was you stepping off the grid. You survived it. And even though they called you weird, some part of you liked that spark, that freedom. Now zoom out. Every great breakthrough in history looked insane at first. Airplanes were suicidal coffins. The internet was a nerd fad. Evolution itself, blasphemy. Every rebel seed is called a weed before it's recognized as food. So what do you value more, being accepted in mediocrity or being the ignition spark for transformation? Most people say they value freedom, truth, growth, but when faced with rejection they fold. You. If you truly value freedom, then rejection's not failure, it's proof you're walking the right fucking path. Your brain is wired with mirror neurons. When you step off the script, you trigger discomfort in others. It scrambles their predictive models. Confusion is the neurological crack where new learning slips in. That's why evolution requires you to be unsettling. Your rebellion is literally how brains, cultures, and species upgrade. If you hide, you calcify into someone else's puppet, living in second-hand scripts, suffocating in a box small enough to bury you before you even died. If you shine, you scare people, yes. Some will call you crazy, dangerous, but those with hidden fire, they'll see you and remember their own spark and follow. And years later they'll say, because you stepped out, I found my way out too. You already break scripts every time you laugh at something inappropriate. Every time you doodle in the margins instead of on the line. Every time you say fuck it and choose the less predictable path. That's evolution in microdoses. All you're being asked is to scale that up. Every time you betray your own rebellion to stay small, you teach others to betray theirs. That's karmic cowardice. It multiplies suffering, but every time you defy the script, you give others permission to defy theirs. That's karmic leadership. It multiplies freedom. And you can notice, can't you, how easily it happens when you simply decide to step just a little to the side of the script. How, when you already imagine that version of you, unapologetic, raw, unfiltered, something inside nods and whispers finally. And the more you allow yourself to live that, the more natural it becomes. Until one day you wake up and realize you can't even remember how to live coin flip anymore. So here's the truth. You're not here to be liked. You're here to be undeniable. People's fear, it's not your prison. It's their initiation. When you make them squirm, when they call you crazy, you're doing your job. Because evolution never bows. It kicks the door open. And you, my friend, are the door kicker.